Now, even though I know very well that most of my audience is not Bengali, but I still had to make this video because this movie is one of the finest films of this year that I've watched so far. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And yesterday I watched a beautiful Bengali film, Aparajito, which is directed by Onik Dotto. There was only a single show in whole of Noida, but I'm so glad I decided to go and watch this film. The movie is a homage to the iconic filmmaker Satyajit Ray and how he made his very first film, Pather Pachali. To say that the director got into the pulse of the story and made a near perfect film is an understatement. This movie is a very good example of how a well-researched and well-written biopic or a homage should look like. I was so impressed with the movie by the interval itself. Though the movie does not really have an interval, it just abruptly cuts in the theaters, but I immediately called my mother and I was like, how come you and dad have not watched this film till now? I mean, immediately book your tickets, taratari ticket book kore take dekho. Now, if I only talk about the writing, it is incredibly well detailed because it not only captures a particular part of Satyajit Ray's life, but it also gives equal importance and credit to all the other people involved who collectively contributed to the making of Pather Pachali. The writing beautifully captured that it was not just one man's struggle, how important it was to have the support of your entire film crew, and not just the film crew, your family members, support from your workplace, and how all of these factors combined together to make this movie. So it's not like the writing only is giving importance to Satyajit Ray's struggle. It captured the hard work, the sacrifices of all the people who were directly or indirectly involved in his life. The writing is also a celebration of filmmaking. If you like, studying filmmaking aspects, or if you are a filmmaking student, then this movie is nothing less than a heaven. The story truly explores the beauty and the struggles that are involved in making a movie. The direction is absolutely immaculate. I mean, the way Onik Dotto managed to recreate the iconic frames from Pather Pachali is just commendable, especially that train scene and the rainfall scene. The overall treatment of the film is extremely rooted and grounded, but it is balanced by this understated humor which will keep you hooked to the screen. There's a beautiful control and restraint in the characters, especially of that of Satyajit Ray. His demeanor, calmness, intelligence and vision has been captured very well. Then coming to the technical aspects, if the cinematography of this movie doesn't win a national award, I will be personally very disappointed. The Pather Pachali scenes have been recreated to perfection, but it is the shooting scenes, all those scenes where they are shooting and adjusting the frame, the lighting, those were the shots that mesmerized me completely. In addition to that, I feel it was a brilliant decision to make this entire film in black and white. I honestly wouldn't have wanted it any other way, and you really understand the importance of lighting when you watch this movie in black and white. The edit and sound design is also great. In fact, you know what? Every freaking department that has been involved in making of this film has given their 500%, and you can see that it has completely translated onto the screen. The music has the essence of Satyajit Ray's influence, but there is also a spin of originality into it. In addition to that, makeup and costume design department deserves high praise. Last but not the least, the performances. Jeetu Kamal, the lead, who played the role of Satyajit Ray or Aparajito in this movie. I mean, I am beyond words over here. He was literally perfect in my eyes. And let's not forget Chandrashish Roy, who actually dubbed the voice of Aparajito. So Jeetu Kamal's acting and Chandrashish Roy's voice acting, both of them deserve high praise. And not just the lead, every cast member, everybody who has acted gave amazing performances. Specifically, I want to mention Debashish Roy's performance also as Shubir Mitro. Loved him. Really, this movie created such an impact. And you know what? When I was exiting the theaters, I could hear a couple of people saying that, oh, this movie made me want to watch Pather Pachali again. And that's a really strong point that I want to mention here, that if you have not seen Pather Pachali, believe me, after you watch this movie, it'll make you want to watch that film. That is how powerful the writing, acting, direction, literally everything is. I will highly recommend everybody to watch Aparajito. I mean, even if you are a non-Bengali, honestly, if you are a cinema lover, you need to watch this film. Though I know that outside of West Bengal or outside of Kolkata, maybe this movie has not got a lot of shows or theaters. Like I said, in Noida, there's literally literally one show. There was one evening show, but it was packed. So I really hope after seeing the positive reception, it gets more shows, because honestly, this movie needs to be watched by the maximum amount of people. I'm not sure who the digital partner is. I hope it is, taken up by a large OTT platform like Amazon Prime. Though I initially thought maybe this will release in Hoichoi, but if it is, taken up for a digital release by a platform like Prime Video, I hope it is promoted that way. So yes, a must watch movie. I mean, I was so satisfied after watching this, and this is, like I said, this is a biopic or a homage done right. So yes, those were my thoughts on the latest Bengali theatrical release, Aparajito. If you have watched this movie and you're watching this video, I definitely want to know your thoughts in the comments below. And yeah, with that, I will end this video here, and I will see you soon on my next one. Bye.